Alright, this says I'm live. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Holy cow, William. So it's me and William right now, and I know that I'm just kind of, I don't know why I'm touching my mouse. This is done on my iPad, so if the volume isn't quite right, I'm sorry. Kind of, sort of. I'm uploading to the Ag Talk and the Raw right now. Yeah, one thumbs up. How many guys we got? We got 30 people going on here. It is Thanksgiving morning. It is what time here? 6:54. I've already done an Ag Talk and a Raw where I yammered on for 55 minutes. And yesterday, yesterday, I got my silver play button. Yeah, it is here. All right, so I need to give a big thanks and a big shout out to the Stony Ridge farmer. The reason I have to tell the Stony Ridge farmer thank you was because he sent me an email that was meticulous in how to get the attention of YouTube. Now, the funny thing is, I had done all the things, excuse me, I got an itchy nose. I had done all of the things that Josh had wrote in the email. The problem was, I have the patience of a rattlesnake when it comes to dealing with YouTube. So, I wasn't waiting long enough. It was just a misconception on my part that that YouTube would get back to me via email or get back to me on a chat window. I actually had to summon YouTube to a live chat with someone and then wait for an hour for them to say, "Oh, by the way, hey Wesley," or "Hey One Lonely Farmer, we are here now. We are able to take your email and or your chat, and we can get to the bottom of this whole thing." What are you smiling about? See, this is William. William, you see the top of his head and this bottle. He's like playing with it. This thing was full like a minute ago, and you just sucked it right down. I had to change his diaper before we did this because if you watch the Ag Talking a Raw, you'll see that he ripped ass. I mean, it was just, and it was about as messy as it sounded. Hey, Ad Vander Velden, how are you? Nice comment there. I enjoy those comments every day. You do a great job in commenting perfectly. So anyway, here it is. It's in the box. It's kind of going to be a little bit difficult for me to do, but this is it. My address, my parents' address. I had it sent to my parents' house. If you look up my address online, it's my parents' house. I do that because, you know, Dad will shoot you just as soon as talk to you on the phone, or not shoot, talk to you. If you answer the door and you're an idiot, he's going to shoot you. So that's why I send it to him. I'm a little more, you know, I don't shoot people first. I ask, "Who are you?" Then I shoot you. So, but that's just the way it is. Good morning from Oklahoma. Yes, I'm hoping that everybody out there has a happy Thanksgiving. Now, thank you, Google, Gurgle, Gobble My Balls, or one, you know, for this wonderful award. I'm not going to open it online because here's the foam, and I have a baby, and the baby is more important than the award to me. Anyway, so here's the card that was given to me. Happy Thanksgiving. Congrats, Drive Shaft Drew. You've been around a while. Finally recognize your worth. Well, yeah, I'm going to explain a little bit about this, and it's not arrogant what I'm going to say, but it is what it is. But here's the card that was sent. Now, congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part and recognize your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. So, Rick, if you ever see this, I appreciate the packaging and the care that you have given to my Silver Play Button Award, and, you know, thank you. If your award is damaged during shipping or you have any other questions, please contact us at YouTubeCreator@societyawards.com. So, Society Awards is where these things are made. And then, of course, we have, hey, it's Edith Mungaya, Edith M. Edith M is actually Teresa's sister over in the Philippines. She has so graciously came on board and has said congratulations with a clap. So this is my award. Now, I know, yes, there it is. So you know that this is authentic and I'm not just blowing smoke up your rear ends. This is what it says. And I'm going to read this just like everybody else does. They read these things. Happy Thanksgiving, Editha. You and Mommy and Lanny and Carlotta and Alan and Spotty the cat I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I know that you don't celebrate Thanksgiving there like we do here because it's an American holiday. But William is here, so if you can see, Daddy's taking care of William today. And this, you want to say hi to Aunt Editha? Aunt Editha? There he is. I got milk. And yes, it's Mommy's milk. We don't use formula in this house. So anyway, just tell everybody I said hi there. And Teresa's on her way back from church. And yeah, oh, he's just such a handsome guy. Oh, did that fall out of your mouth? Did it? Did it? Did it? All right, there we go. So I'm going to read this real quick, just because I can. And yeah, you've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel, which is a stadium full of people. We know that numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit milestone. Each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you've created. Hey, I think I've touched them. They were inspired, challenged, or entertained, or pissed off. That's what it should say right here. It should say or pissed off, because I have managed to piss off a fair few number of people. Oh, and Editha, the reason I have this beard, and I know you're probably finding it rather terrible, is because it's No Shave November. Joseph, my son Joseph, asked me not to shave for the month of November because he said that he was going to have some kind of a challenge to see who could grow the better beard, and I win hands down. But anyways, back to this letter. We know that you don't do this for rewards, which is true. I don't do. You feel touched? Oh, Alex, you know it. You do it because you have a drive to create and share, and because you've found an audience who cares. Believe us when we say that we can't wait to see what you do next. Do you honestly think they mean that? Because I've done some crazy shit on here. Yeah, I would love to see 1 million. I doubt that it happens, but you know what? If everybody shares and likes these videos the way they are, then yes, I could very possibly hit that 1 million subscriber mark, which would be awesome. This award, and I'm going to reveal it here in a minute, will be hung on the wall behind me, a little to the left.
Here, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about.
I got to shut that off. See, I'm in editing phase. All right, because we found out, blah, blah, blah. 1 million subscribers may seem a long way off right now, but you're closer than you think, and we're rooting for you. Congratulations. So that's what this little piece of paper says. And then, of course, you have the actual play button. Yes, the actual play button, which is right here. Now, it's wrapped in plastic, but there it is. There it is. This play button has changed over time with YouTube. First, they changed it to a different metal composition. Oop. And if I drop it, don't laugh too hard. They've changed them over time. The original ones were, they had a metal play button in a wooden frame with a white background. And the arrow, that arrow in the middle, was recessed. Where on this one, you know, this one here, it protrudes the arrow. So it is definitely, it's definitely different than the original ones that they came out with, which is fine, because apparently there's a lot of people hitting 100,000 subscribers right now, like on a daily basis. I mean, if Google wants you to become popular on YouTube, they will push your channel. I mean, there's algorithms, and there's people that know how to stimulate the algorithm and do it correctly to excel their channel and get to this play button milestone. And then there's people that you know do genuine good work and get there naturally. I have been doing this for 10 years. Right alongside of this award, they should have an award for being on here for 10 years. 10 years. December 8th will be my 10-year anniversary of being on YouTube. So for 10 years, it took me almost 10 years. I now have over 125,000 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm pretty proud of that number. You guys have, made it possible, I guess. Teresa asked me if I was going to get all teary-eyed and cry. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not going to get teary-eyed and I'm not going to cry. But you can see that, and I'm going to explain why. When you're young and you get an award for doing something great, you get all teary-eyed and you're like, yes, I worked so hard at this and I got this. YouTube has just been something enjoyable that I do. It's something I run around with my camera and I show people what I do on a daily basis in real time. I'm not 2 weeks behind. I'm not 2 months behind. I am not behind at all. As a matter of fact, the video that you are seeing right now is live, obviously. Any different than this one because yesterday's video was from the day before. I try to keep this up to date, on time, every day. Every day I do this because it's like milking cows, only I have to do it once a day. And I do get paid to do it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. So as far as this award, it was annoying that it was delayed so long, and they didn't do it to me. They didn't single me out. They didn't do anything that was out of the ordinary. It's just I'm such a busy guy that I really didn't have time to. What the hell is going on here? I didn't have time and the patience to actually. I actually did get it. Yes. I didn't have the time or the patience to actually sit at the computer and wait for a live person to chat with me to give me the code that I need. They need to review your channel, and then they'll send you a code, and then you will get the opportunity to go through the award center and get your award. So what they used to do when I actually passed the 100,000 subscriber mark was in your tips, where it would say tips on the dashboard, they used to put the code in there, and then you found the code, and then you went and you redeemed it, and then you got your silver play button. But they don't make this easy. This is not easy. This is something that you have to actually work at. It's like Monopoly. Monopoly, you got a lot of obstacles you got to go through. You go around the board, and then the properties change, and you have to pay different people as they buy and sell property. Well, on the game, that's kind of like what it was to get this silver play button. They changed the rules without telling anybody, and it's like, okay, there you go. But anyways, I did. I got it. I'm going to show it again here. I want to actually take it out of that plastic. See, I don't want to get it dirty, but here it is. I take it out, and you can see that beautiful mirror finish, and you can see that it actually is printed and engraved with my name on it, so you can see my computer. That's how shiny that bad boy is. The thing is shiny. Peter, thank you. $20. Holy cow. I can afford to put a nail in my wall now. Let me get the baby. I got the baby here. There he is. He's sucking on an empty bottle because I don't have any more for him. His mother should be here pretty soon, and she's going to be ready to feed this child. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's it. There it is. I am going to display it proudly behind me. So when you see the Ag Talk and the Raw videos, it'll be right there. I'm going to put it right there. This will actually be the only hole that I will put in my wall in this house. There's no pictures hanging on the walls in this house because I built this house. I don't want holes in my walls. But Teresa actually conned me into doing that down in the dining room, which kind of annoyed me, but because I don't want to put holes in the walls, even though you'd never see them, you'd never see the hole. But I'm gonna actually put a brad, and I'm gonna hang that award. So yes, and then everybody can see that I have actually accomplished this goal of 100,000 people wanting to watch my crap that I post online. So that's just that. Now, I'm going to explain why I'm not getting teary-eyed and why I'm not like jumping up and down in excitement. I mean, I am excited inside. Thank you very much. I think my mom and dad were more thrilled for me. It is a major award, I will agree. That I think my mom and dad were more thrilled for me than I was, because the UPS man came. Oh, get this: the UPS man comes in and he's got this thing. He's like, "What is in here?" And my dad says to him, he says, "Oh, that's my son's silver play button from YouTube." And the guy's like, "What do you mean? He's got a silver play button? How? That's awesome. What's his name? What's his channel?" And he stopped in the driveway and started looking it up online. I thought that was funny. So yeah, he was excited. I mean, if he wanted to come in and meet me, that would have been fine. But yes, so thank you, everybody. Thank you for the. I should be thanking you. I mean, I really should. It's not me. It's you guys. It's everybody that tunes in on a daily basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis. Because I know there's guys that don't watch every single day, and I know there's guys that do watch every single day. But yes. The reason I'm not getting teary-eyed over this is because this is an accomplishment that is it's just a small, tiny little part of my life. It really is. Accomplishments that mean things that will get me teary-eyed is something like this. Getting this little boy here to sleep while eating his bottle. That's an accomplishment. That gets me teary-eyed because I hate hearing him cry. But no, I mean, having a family, raising children, buying a house, those are milestones. Those are accomplishments that are worth tears, worth this welled up, unexpressible emotion, that is more deserving than, say, the silver play button. You guys have been along. I thank you. I thank everybody that's out here. Mommy saw that. Oh, did she? Is the desk? Oh, Mommy did see him. Here, if Mommy's watching, here, watch this. Oh, there he is. Oh, let me get this. This bottle's empty, and he's probably sucking a bunch of air. But let me get this. What are you doing, hiding? He's so handsome. He's such a handsome guy. Yeah, it is frozen weather outside. So there's William, and he is. I should have actually just have his pacifier. Come on, get that in there. See, this keeps him quiet. So those are accomplishments. I don't know. Meeting people from YouTube is more exciting to me than this button. When I meet people and see people that find me to be an interesting person. And yeah, that's exciting. So milestones in my life, because I'm 46 years old, I have had lots of things that far outweigh the silver play button. If I get that gold play button, you might see a tear. You might. But that all depends on you, the viewer that watches this. I'm not going to tear up over that either. So you're probably wondering, how did I get a Pro Ag Design hat? Well, when you spend $109,000, yes, $109,000 on a Pro Ag Design Bale Runner 16K and a bale grabber, the bale claw from Pro Ag Designs, they send you a few promotional things. And because I'm not a selfish person, this is the only thing that I keep. I have an extensive hat collection that spans 30 years. And every time I get a hat, even though I don't wear these hats, this type of hat, I do save them. And I've got boxes and boxes of these. Yes, new hay stacker. So they're right here. They're right here. The stack wagon, if you don't go to the Keystone Farm Show, you won't see it in person. But if you're in Pennsylvania or even in the New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York, Ohio area, and you want to go out to a decent show, a decent agricultural show, Keystone Agriculture will have my Bale Runner 16K at their show. Messick's is going to have it there. So I will more than likely be there unless I'm out baling hay. And traditionally that week it is cold, cold, cold. And today it is 20 degrees. Actually, I think it's 19 degrees. Where's my phone? I don't even know where I put my phone. So wherever my phone is, it's around here someplace. It is 19 degrees. So things are frozen out there. The boys are going to be raking the 100+ acres of hay that I have done. 215 got you 4 Lexion hats. Yeah, that'll do it. You only got 4 hats. Well, I actually got Krone. I need Krone North America to send me some hats. I don't have a Krone hat. Krone, I spent a lot of money with Krone. There's a brand new baler sitting in my shop. So a brand new baler, brand new bale claw, and a brand new stack wagon, all to bale straw in North Carolina. It's just the business. You know, if you're gonna be in business, you have to step out on that limb and actually, yeah, you're right. A Krone jacket. I think you're right because I am bailing in the frozen weather, and I know Krone North America watches this. I'm actually going to send them a message. Two new balers. No Krone hat after two new. Right? Big Trucker 26? Good God, you're right. I think everybody that's watching this live stream should go to the Krone North American website and say, One Lonely Farmer needs a Krone jacket and hat to go with his new balers and see what happens. Or go to Krone North America in the Instagram and just flood them with comments on all of their posts that or Krone North America, Krone Germany. Say, I want One Lonely Farmer to get a Krone jacket, and we'll see what happens and get them all wound up, you know. Because if it comes from you guys, you know, then that'd be awesome. Because I can say it, I'm just one person. I don't think Krone makes sunglasses, do they? I mean, Krone could send me a trailer, you know, to haul this stuff with, because that's what Krone is actually known for, is trailers. Teresa, William, yes, they are coming with me to North Carolina, of course. Teresa's going to be running tractors. You know, she's part of the crew. She is. Oh, I believe that's her now. Or is that Tim? Hey, Tim still lives here with me, so... Yeah, the new baler's just fine. Happy Thanksgiving. They're family from South Carolina. Yeah, Craig Saxon. There we go. So Mr. William, he just loves to fall asleep while Daddy's yakking online. Better yet, we all say One Lonely Farmer needs a brand new free baler. No, I don't want anything. I don't want that for free. No, I don't want that for free. You've never heard of a crib? No. He doesn't sleep in a crib. He sleeps with Daddy. My little boy sleeps in bed with me because you know what? It's funny. The doctors when William was born were all like, "Oh my God, I'm not up early. What are you talking about? I've been up since 4:30." 2 Krone balers. You need to invest in a big M500 to knock it down. Correct. Next. That's next. If I can get. Now, just bear with me here. If I can get another 1,000 acres of ground, there'll be a Krone Big M 450, not 500. I don't think they make a 500. If they do, it's in Europe. It's not in the United States. It was the Krone Big M 420, and I think we're at the 450 now here in the United States. But, yes, I would totally 100% purchase a Krone Big M 450 or 420, whatever it is, just because it needs to get cut. So the faster you cut, the faster you're in the field. The faster you're in the field, the more you can get done. So if you go with a Krone Big M, that's 30 feet per pass, not 2 machines going 30 feet. So I think you can go to 40 feet with those. I don't know. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But yes, another 1,000 acres of ground, which isn't too hard to come by here right now. I think I could probably do it. Yeah, I'd buy the Krone Big M. That'll get my hay process done. Two Krone balers ripping across these fields. The 2 stack wagons that I have. Yeah, 500 maybe in Europe only. Yes, it is. It was the 450 was only in Europe and the 420 was in the United States. You couldn't get the 450. But now I believe the 450 is available here in the United States, but not the 500. Yep. Wait a minute, somebody said something I need to read. Hold on a second. What's the significance of a silver play button? The significance of a silver play button is that I passed 100,000 subscribers. And I mean, it's definitely a milestone. I mean, don't get me wrong. It definitely is. But there's more important things in life. See, it says it right there. 100,000. The gold play button is 1 million, and then the diamond play button is 10 million. I never expect to get any of those either, but you never know. It depends. Will GM corn will be growing? Yes, GMO corn, absolutely, 100%. I've grown it for 20 years. Wes can you explain the cost of importing tractor, shipping, VAT, etc. Okay, so when you're buying a tractor overseas or selling a tractor overseas, there is no VAT. VAT stands for value added tax. You know, they give it a nice name like value added tax. It's like getting screwed in the ass with them using KY jelly, you know, so it goes in nice and easy. But that's only within the countries of. So if I, as a farmer going into England to buy, you know, an English farmer in England buying a tractor, you buy it, you pay the VAT, but then there's paperwork you fill out, and then you get the VAT back because you're a farmer and you produce food for the people in the country, so you can get that back. And I know that for a fact. It's kind of like the United States, you know, that you can buy gasoline for the farm and then get the road tax back from that. You still have to pay. I take it you play banjo? Seen you on our Peak's other older videos. Yes, I do play. I don't play very well, but I do play it. Our Peak actually has a banjo that he built for me, and I haven't been able to get to Maine to pick it up. I'm trying to get to Maine, though. I really want to go to Maine again. Currently planting corn in South Africa. Okay, Wes, I have a John Deere 6200 tractor. I just cannot get the air lock out of it. I tried everything. It might 3/4 go for a few seconds and then stops again. Not even smoke out of it. Help. Crack those lines. Crack those lines. You mean there's an airlock in the injector pump? You just crack those lines. Get that stuff out. If it doesn't come out, then you've got an injector pump problem. Okay, I like the idea of the big M500 because the side cutter is folding along the body instead of the vertical. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'll have to look it up. When I'm done here, I'll have to look it up. I think farmers should get a special 50% discount on fuel. Well, of course. But yeah, I do too. But it doesn't mean that. I don't know. You know, I don't want a discount on fuel. You know what I want? I want fair pricing. You know, if the rest of the country is doing really well and the farmers are struggling like we are, and we always have been, there's always been a struggle. Congratulations, thank you. I just want fair pricing. So if the rest of the country is doing well, and you know, why not? Why shouldn't corn be high or soybeans be high? I mean, the problem with that is then more people will be attempting to farm for, you know, because farming is difficult. You know, we were a nation of farmers up until World War II. You know, that was what people did. You're struggling with new machinery? Well, you pay for $274,000 worth of new equipment. You don't think that that's a struggle? I mean, I have an advantage over, say, someone that has older equipment because I can go onto the field and get it done faster, which in turn gets me more money, which I can then pay for this equipment. So it's a dog chasing its tail, you know, it just depends on how big the loop is, you know. So yes, struggling, of course, struggling with new equipment. What are you talking about? If I had old equipment and then I would just be struggling to repair it as it broke. Whereas new equipment, I just struggle to pay for it and go on about my day. I'm no different than the guy down the road that has 30-year-old equipment. The only difference is I look nicer going across the field and I make more, I have higher numbers at the end of the year. So, yeah, there you go. Good morning. I just sent this to Crone. I think West Pandy from One Only Farmer deserves a Crone jacket. Please send him one. Thank you for your time. August. Well, thank you, August. Now, if we can just get 100 people to do this, if you could get 100 people to do this, I think it may just happen. About new machine. We can only dream. No, you don't. See, this is the problem with people. You don't have to dream. If you've got the drive, you can do it. You know, and this is what I've been saying on my channel for years. Just because if you feel that you can't go down to the dealer and buy a new piece of equipment to help your life, you've already defeated yourself. You've already lost. You have lost. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should go down to the dealership and buy a brand new piece of equipment. I'm not saying that, yes, only 482 watching, 144 thumbs up. Come on, let's get that thumbs up number up. Higher, higher, higher. So if you are a person that farms and you want to become a full-time farmer and you feel that you cannot afford the new equipment to do it, so you struggle keeping old equipment alive and still have that job that supports that, it supports you while you play farm, and you say, well, I'll never be able to be a full-time farmer because my equipment breaks all the time and I just can't do it. You've defeated yourself. You have already lost. It's like when I was a kid and I used to play baseball. I was on the worst team there was, the Giants. We sucked. We sucked so bad we told ourselves we sucked. Well, guess what happened? We sucked. And as a 8, 9, 10-year-old kid, telling myself I suck or we all suck, we defeated ourselves. And then there was a time that we played the toughest team, the Orioles. These were all friends within Kingwood Township. We were all friends. We had 3 teams, the Giants, the Orioles, and the Mets. Those were the 3 teams that we had in Kingwood Township. We were all friends. We all competed with one another, and it was what it was. We went up against the Orioles, and I'll never forget, a friend of mine, David Pine, he says, we're never going to win this. We might as well just quit now. And the coach heard it. He says, with an attitude like that, we will never win anything, ever. We will come in last every year. And I played for years on that team. Well, he gave us this little pep talk speech as to how he knew that we could beat the Orioles. We could win the game. It's just we needed to have a winning attitude. If you have a losing attitude, you will always lose. So right then and there, as an 8-year-old kid, I thought to myself, well, okay, let's see how this goes. We're going to win. We're going to win. And we chanted this and we got together and we became a team and we were playing the game. We're winning. This was an amazing epiphany for everyone on that team. We had a winning attitude. We were winning. And then guess what happened? You're not going to believe this. Guess what happened? The skies opened up and dumped buckets upon buckets upon buckets of rain onto us. And we're like, we want to play. We want to play because we were winning. We had that winning attitude. We want to win. We're winning. And the skies opened up and dumped on us. Well, now, they took a vote. They took a vote. Our team had 12 players on it. You know, baseball is a 9-player team. I don't know if we had shortstop then or not. We did. I think we did have a shortstop. 9-player team. Boom. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So 9, but there were 12 on our team. Now, the Orioles had 15 players. 15 players on their team. So they took a vote. Well, the Orioles were losing. So they didn't want to play anymore. They gave up. They're like, forget it. So they didn't forfeit. It didn't go down as a win for us. It was like it wasn't going to happen. We stopped the game. We rescheduled it to play again, and we lost. That was a death blow to our team. So if you are a person who says, I can't, or I can only dream, or I will never be able to afford that, by golly, you won't. You will not. Like I said on my other channel, there's movers and shakers and losers and takers. And if you're going to be a loser and a taker, then that's what you'll always be. I'm a mover and a shaker. I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to go down. I'm going to spend a lot of money on a gamble. Or, well, I didn't gamble on this one. I actually have a contract, and my equipment will be paid for at the end of that contract. So I'm happy with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Life is going to be okay. This is going to further advance me. Our farm, my family, because I take the initiative. I go out. I'm a winner. I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. And I have a winning attitude, and I will win. So if you tell me that you are going to never be able to do this, that's right, you won't. There's a reason for you not doing these things, because you won't. It's not that you can't, it's that you won't, because you've convinced yourself that you can't do it. So there you go. There's your pep talk for the day. It's Thanksgiving. You know what? After eating turkey at lunchtime, get in your pickup truck, go down to the dealer and say, what's it going to... Go tomorrow. Tomorrow's Black Friday. They love to sell equipment on Black Friday, right? Go down there, and if you've been running like an old 479 Haybine, go down there and get yourself, I don't know what the new number disc bine is, go look at it and say, hey, you know what? I spend more time stopping and backing up and fixing this old 479 Haybine. I could probably do twice the acreage because my 479 or 489 Haybine is broken down all the time. Or if you're a deer guy, your Moco's broke half the time. You're wasting time, losing money. Go down there, get a loan. For $1,000 down, you can get a 5-year loan, a 7-year loan. It's only a few $100s a month, and you will be able to go twice as fast, be able to do twice as much, and make more money. I'm sorry about the way I'm telling you this, but don't count yourself out before you've tried. So anyway, or just go down and look at it. Give yourself some incentive, like, you know what, I really want to do this. Not, oh man, I wish I could. Say, I really want to do this. Because if you really want to do it, you'll find a way to do it. You will find a way to do it. Like, hey, if you want a girlfriend, you'll find a way to do it. It's like, if you're a cheater, you'll find a way to do it, right? So if you're a married man or woman and you're out there and your wife is, you know, gained 50 pounds and she looks like something that fell off the hog truck, and you're like, you know what? I liked her a whole lot better when she was 50 pounds lighter or 90 pounds lighter. And she looks so much better, and she's just like, I'm fat and ugly, so you're just going to have to get used to it. And then you find a girl down the road that finds you interesting, and she's like, you know, 120 pounds, looks really good. You'll find a way to get with that girl. If you want to be with that girl, you'll find a way. You'll find a way so that your wife doesn't find out. And that's just the way it is. So if you're a pig, a scumbag, or whatever, you'll do those things. You will find a way to get around. You know, believe me, I had a wife that cheated on me. She cheated on me for, I don't know, multiple times. She found a way. She found a way that I didn't even know. So, but now I'm with a good person. So, and we have this beautiful baby. And I just love him to death. Dad, who is invited to play for St. Louis, told the story of going to the big city to play the best team. They got someone to haul them in a bus. They white shoe polish all of their practice balls and made it look like they were using new balls. The manager upped all of their batting averages by 20 on the PA, and Dad, who knew what pitch everybody could hit, pitched batting practice. They beat the big city boys before the game ever started. See, and that's exactly the you know, I'm not saying go lie about your batting averages, but you get an expectation, an expectation of what you are to perform, and you will at least get close, not exceed it maybe. But if you're here and you're expected to be here, and people know that you're expected to be here or think you're here, but you're really here, you're going to try extra hard to get to that bar. You know, people won't notice if you fall a little short or go a little above. But if you're down here and you're like, hey, there's no way in hell we can do that. But if you think you can, you think you can. There's the little train that could. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. One of my favorite books as a child, I think I can. And here comes my lovely Asawa. She's coming up the stairs now. My Kabit is coming up the stairs now. See how beautiful
What the hell is this?
This is William.
No, what's this?
This is my live stream.
What's wrong with your computer?
Nothing. It's uploading another video to a different channel.
Oh, my handsome
yes.
boy. He's so handsome.
So show everybody how pretty you are today.
Oh, shut up.
No, come on, Mom.
No.
Look.
No.
She's such a beautiful woman. She's such a pain in the ass. Anyway. So I go down to the dealership on Black Friday. You ask them how I trade my 40-year-old wife in for two 20-year-olds. Now, if you can pull that one off, you could write a book and become a millionaire. If you can, if you can trade in your 40-year-old wife, you have been the used car dealer of the century. That's funny for two 20-year-olds. Yeah, and what would you do with two 20-year-olds anyway? You know, if your wife is 40 years old, you're probably 43, 44 years old, maybe even 40. You're no less than 40 years old. And you're going to tell me you're going to be able to keep up to two 20-year-old girls? I don't think so. I don't think so. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. There's some truth to that song. I don't know when I'm going to work on that big old cat yet. I don't know. I'm getting there. I got a lot of things to do. Buy a Corvette, find them with daddy issues, and bang, problem solved. Buy. True. Daddy issues are always a plus when you're cruising for teeny boppers down at the local bar. You know, I mean, oh, it's a Corvette. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, for heaven's sake. She sounds like you got some experience there. Got some experience. Okay, 513 people watching and a pathetic 216 thumbs up. Come on, slap that button. Make it your bitch. Come on. Whatever. I mean, I've got a silver play button here, but it still doesn't mean you guys can't hit the like button. It's a thumb. It's like this. It's the like. It says, I like this guy and his fancy Pro Ag hat. There you go. Now we're cruising. Come on. Yep. Hey, your sister and mom was on a little earlier. Yes, they were. I showed them William. And guys, hit the like button again. You can only hit it once. If you hit it twice, it dislikes it. Didn't you know that? It takes it away. Time for the gold button. Yeah, get me up to the gold button. That'd be okay. Yeah. What's that, what? Not much.
Give me my boy.
No.
He needs to eat.
He just ate. I just fed him that. That's
No,
number
look.
2.
Look at my muscle.
Look at the cleavage. That boy does need to eat. It's a deflation time. There's another. Say hi. So pretty.
Come on, he needs to eat.
Come on, Kabit. Feed the baby.
Kabit.
My Kabits. Oh, wait. Here's a...
I'm the Kabit now, yeah.
You're not the Kabit. If you know what a Kabit is. Well, yeah, she's waving back. That's funny. So, yeah. Oh! That little boy is over 13 pounds now. He's gained 10 pounds in this short amount of time. How does the silver play button change your YouTube world? It doesn't do anything for me. Once you hit 100,000 subscribers, here, let me do this. We can drop that down. Once you hit 100,000 subscribers, you get up a level in the algorithm. So, yes, we're up to 301. Come on, guys, keep hitting that. Yeah, so I can do this with 2 hands. I can do this with 2 hands, and I can pull this thing open again. Yeah, it really doesn't do... I don't want to touch this part because that's like highly polished mirror. I don't know how they do that without getting fingerprints on it. Yeah. Did you respray the 5020? Yeah, about 25 years ago. Well, actually, 23 years ago. Tim was about a year old when I resprayed that. So 23 years ago, I resprayed it. Teresa could kick my butt. You know, she could. Oh, Wes, I can't find a thumb up. Could it be up your ass? Ah! No, there's nothing up my ass. Oh man. I think that's better. That thing shades my eyes. Wes, they use gloves. Yeah, I did. I actually watched a video of them processing these things. They've got these great big printers on rails, and they put these together, and then they print with a big printer. So as it passes over each one of these things, it spits out a little bit of ink on each one. CBs, we're not using them at the time. We're going to use them today. You know, like, what time is it now? I have to be out of here by 8 o'clock. Come on. I can't even get my damn thing to go. But yeah, better get the hat on. Your hair looks all messed up. It is. It's terrible. See, it's growing in here. So, yep. The 47:38, so I'm going to have to get moving here. I'm watching a mobile device. You can't thumbs up either. Where's my phone? I think you guys are full of shit. I don't know. Maybe I left it downstairs? I put it somewhere. I had William on my lap. Well, I must have left the phone somewhere else. Did your hair cut? Looks good. Yeah, I did. I got to cut it again. Can you get in the fields yet? Yes, it's frozen. We're going to be baling today. So the baler is going to be prepped and ready to rock and roll. And yeah, minimize the chat. I don't need to minimize the chat. Yeah, I'm on a mobile device right now. And yes, you can hit the little thumb deal. I think so. Turn it sideways. I think you can do it then. You have to close the live chat to thumbs up? Yeah, that could very well be. You might have to do that. I'm on a mobile device and I'm able to hit thumbs up. Yeah, see, some phones do and some phones don't. Damn it. But anyway, with that being said, I've been on here for a while, 46 minutes to be honest with you, and I want to thank everyone for subscribing to bring me this great honor. So there's your tears. But yes, there's many much larger things in your life that you can accomplish other than a silver play button. But as for YouTube is concerned, this isn't the highest honor that you can get. It is the lowest honor you can get. And even though I'm honored to have it, I am not going ape shit over. Wait. I have to fix a Minneapolis Moline on Friday. Fixed last year, and the radiator blew again this year. You need a newer tractor, man. Mini Mo's been out of business since the 70s. I think 76, 75 or 76, and god damn it. Anyway, how are you going to manage your hay in Jersey if you're in Carolina doing straw? Well, it's this easy. I won't be baling any hay until I get back. And I'll be back the first or second week of July. Probably what's going to happen is, because it's going to be winding down, I'll send my nephew up and my father and my nephew will start to mow hay. We'll be mowing hay in about a week before I get home, so that I can just get right on to it. So don't give me shit, but the new Farming Simulator 19 is great. Well, congratulations. I do Farm Sim Reality, and there's no simulation in it. It's just reality, and that's the way it is. So yes. Oh, wait a minute. Will you get more per bale at the mushroom barns now that you have a silver play button? Well, absolutely. I got right on the phone and I called the composter and I said, hey, I've got a silver play button. You have a celebrity with credentials now, and you must pay me at least $100 per ton more to get my hay, because it is tainted with silver. Tainted silver. And they said, no problem, Mr. One Lonely Farmer. We'll do whatever we can to make your work and your hay quality so much better. And I'm just blowing smoke up your ass, because why would that even be a thing? You know? Anyway. Right. So I've been saying goodbye now for like 5 minutes or 4 minutes or 6 minutes or something like that. No, I don't need to add weight to the 7530. If I want to, I'll just put the brush hog on the front of it and then use that for weight. That's like 3,000 pounds. Explain lonely. Okay, you want me to explain lonely? This is the 999,000th time that I've explained LONLEY on this channel. And that is what it is. It is way back in 2003, my ex-wife left. Gone. No, 2004. She left in 2004. And I was coaching wrestling, okay, with winning attitude. And we won. We did. We did very well. Blowing smoke up my ass, yes. So anyways, I needed an email address to communicate with the parents of these children, these lovely children that I was coaching. And I was lonely. So I decided I was one lonely farmer. Because I was. Now, I didn't spell it wrong. I spelled it correctly. E-L-Y is how it should have been spelled. but someone already had that email address, onelonelyfarmer@yahoo.com, spelled correctly. So my name, Wesley, Wesley, is Wesley, one lonely, one Wesley farmer. So Wesley and lonely got combined, so it's one lonely farmer. And that is how One Lonely Farmer, LEY, was created. Now, since then, whoever had that email address no longer has that email address, I guess, because I've never seen it. I've never even Googled it. Once I went to One Lonely Farmer, then that's One Lonely Farmer it is, and I just don't go back on things. So that's how it happened. Now, again, I want to say thanks again to everybody, and I am out of here because I have to go bale hay. Why am I using my mouse? I am on my iPad. So yes, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out Ag Talk in the Raw. It is there. Ag Talk in the Raw. All capital letters A-T-I-R. Ag Talk in the Raw. So I've been following you 2 weeks. Hearing about you from Stony Ridge Farmer. Yes, Stony Ridge Farmer's a great guy. He's actually going to come and help me bale straw. So, thanks again. Have a good one. Bye.